And welcome back, folks. Professor Almeida here with an appeal to my subscribers, my current students, my former students, my fellow colleagues, the campus community at large, and anyone who's watching this. And I wanted to put this video together for two main reasons. Number one, I know people who are afraid to come forward and speak up. They're afraid of retribution. They're afraid of losing their livelihoods. They're afraid of being ostracized by their colleagues, fellow students, right? So I want to be the voice who's speaking up for those who can't speak up, right? The second reason is I want to make you all aware of an upcoming board agenda item. Now, with that said, because of the climate we're in, I need to do a couple of disclaimers. First and foremost, I fully do my professional duties to the college, my colleagues, and my students with the utmost competence and judgment, right? I'm not here to persuade you one way or the other, and I'm not here to debate the issue that I'm about to bring up. Okay, there's plenty of other places you can do that on the internet. I just want to make you aware of a board agenda item that is going to be voted on by the Board of Trustees this coming Wednesday, October 13th. Specifically, item 5.7, and this concerns the vegetable mandate. Now, I can't say the other V word because big tech has been going around silencing folks. So I hope you know where I'm coming from with that. So you should have received a survey not too long ago as to whether you support the vegetable mandate without the weekly testing option. Now, you may or may not be aware of some of the things that are explicitly mentioned in this resolution. And again, this is item 5.7. I'm linking to the resolution directly in the description below, and let me show you what that resolution looks like. I've skipped ahead to the part where it affects myself and my fellow colleagues here. Okay, the vegetable mandate takes effect January 1st, where you have to submit proof of having your 2 servings. All employees must also provide proof of vegetable booster doses. Now, I'm not sure if you were aware that you were signing up for that if you supported this mandate, okay? Because I don't recall seeing this in the survey. And especially for students out there, I'm not sure if you recall seeing this either. Okay, so there are some questions that need to be answered here. Employees will be excluded from campus and deemed absent without leave. Well, that's pretty much just as good as termination if they have not submitted proof of the vegetable. Employees traveling on behalf of the district are required to submit proof of the vegetable and will be prevented from traveling on behalf of the district and deemed absent without leave. So if we're going to a state where it's not required, does that mean that we have to have the vegetable because, you know, so that's another question that needs to be answered. And finally, was the union even aware of all of this? So again, I'm not here to persuade or to debate. I'm just asking questions that really should be answered. Now, for students, okay, effective the start of the spring semester, students will be allowed to attend classes and or receive in-person services only if they've provided proof of the vegetable, right? Students will be excluded from campus if they have not submitted proof of the vegetable and will be considered from class without excuse. And yes, I know there are the exemptions, but again, there are some unanswered questions concerning those exemptions. Specifically, if faculty and students are 100% online, right? Because I know there's some of you out there who are fully 100% online. You're taking classes with me 100% online. You know, how is this going to apply to you, right? Does having natural immunity count as an exemption? More importantly, who's reviewing these exemptions and making those decisions, right? These are some of the questions that need to be answered. And again, I'm not here to persuade, I'm not here to debate. I just want you to be aware. Now, with that said, what can you do? Well, I have the Board of Trustees page here. If you go to lbcc.edu under About, you'll find Board of Trustees. And if you click on the board meetings, here's how to leave a voicemail and to submit public comments. Okay, I appeal to all of you to make your voices heard, whether you support this or not. Everyone should be speaking up about this. Okay, especially with these questions that need to be answered. Okay, this is my appeal to all of you. I have done my part in speaking up to the board. I have written a letter. I've submitted public comments. Haven't done the voicemail yet, but again, I know there's some of you out there who are afraid to come forward. This is your chance now to finally be heard, because, you know, this is where we're going, folks. And again, I don't know if you were aware of what you were signing up for when you answered the survey questions. So with that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to hear me out on this. I hope that you speak up to the board, and we'll see what happens after Wednesday. All right, take care, be safe out there, and we'll talk again soon.